54. 5-4. Consistency
wins.
Wow. See, there's people that will never even make it to episode 21.
No?
Most people, they don't know what the word consistency even means. Why? You either have distractions or deals. We start with why always. Why? Why this? Why that? Why? Because we question everything. Why am I here on this live stream, YouTube? Why are you here? There's people here in front of me. Why am I looking at him? Why this? Why that? He could be distracting me. I would have wished better a female up there sitting down. But to each his own. At least I cannot see him. But I can see his teeth. Es mentira. Okay, guys. Why you either have distractions or deals. Welcome to episode 54 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today we're tackling a critical topic for anyone striving for success. Why you either have distractions or deals. Every day you make the decisions that either you move closer to your goals or pull you away from them. In this episode, we'll explore how to identify the distractions in your life, focus on the deals that matter, and make sure you're spending your time wisely. Let's dive in. The power of focus. The power of focus. Let me ask you a question, Jandy. Why did you pick these 3 books? Because I normally pick the books, but I'll let you pick the books today.
Me?
Yes.
I'll start with this book.
Yeah.
Deep Work. I feel as if that's another great book that impacted my life, and that's like the first top 3 books you recommended me. The first top 2. And that book, it always now it's programmed in my subconscious mind. Although I know I have to be more focused. I could close more deals, but I want to reread it and rekindle.
You could be helping more people.
Correct.
Remember,
thank you.
If you help enough people get what they want, eventually you get what you want. But why did I put you with that book? You remember when you used to be in the office? I'm like, just read that book.
Why did you give me that book?
No, I'm asking you that question.
Maybe
because if you read the book, you should have got the message.
Maybe because
right?
just these words right here: rules for focused success in a distracted world. And it said, live a life. Well, I always write in my journal, I live a life of focused work. I live a focused life because that is the best kind there is. And then the 7 habits of highly effective people, just those 7 rules that are there is probably something you've seen that I could benefit of, that could help me. Instead of you sitting down and talking to me, you could just throw me because like it says, the best way to advance time is reading books. And then the way of the wolf, you mentioned to me one time that I don't have to be cold calling. I don't have to take the stairs. You're helping me get on the elevator as we're doing for others as well. But just so I could see the things that you're saving me from in a way.
Shout out to The Wolf of Wall Street, the movie. That was the first movie that I actually watched completely. Because every time I used to go to the movie theaters, I used to go to sleep. You got me? I think that's why women used to love me so much. Because I put up a show in the movie. You got me? First of all, I never let them pick the
movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, world. If you ever take a girl out on a date, whatever you want to call it, take her on a double date. Take her to multiple places. Give her multiple experiences. You got me? That's going to distract her and get you to close the deal faster. You got me? Because you're going to be able to build more rapport with her. So, see, I'm here even bringing game in the personal level. You can knock 2, 3 birds at the same time. A good movie to stimulate her mind. Good connection. Right? Go to sleep. Be different. You don't want to be that guy watching the movie. We males, alpha males, we don't go watch movies. We have too much energy. We want to be hunting, closing deals. We can't sit in a place still, not even to watch a movie unless the movie has a purpose. See, everything I do, I'm intentional. I have never in my life done anything without intentions, without a purpose. So The Wolf of Wall Street, I watched that movie Because that movie has to do with sales, business. You got me? Closing deals. A, B, C, D. Always be closing deals. To get an idea from A to Z, you got to understand your A, B, C, D. Remember, money does not exist. Right? Let me ask you a question. What holds more weight when you put it on a scale? Deals or distractions?
Determines the terms you're putting them in.
Distractions, believe it or not, consume people's mental more
For sure.
than literally helping people. Most people, they rather be entertained than literally bring value-tain the world. If you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. See, I don't want to say I'm a master at anything, because if there's one thing I know nothing, right? But if there's one thing I love doing that literally gives me the butterfly inside, it's literally sweeter than having sex.
And what's that?
Helping people. If you help enough people get what you want, what they want, eventually you get what you want. I love serving. I'm a servant leader. I'm not just a servant leader, I'm a transformative leader. I love helping people because I'm obsessed solving problems. I've been obsessed solving problems since a little kid. That's why I've never had a problem in my life. Because when people got a problem with me,
It's their problem.
it's their problem in the first place. But if you have a problem with me, I'll for sure have a solution for that problem. How you doing today?
Excelentemente bien.
You see?
Blessed.
Work on your mente. Spiritual, espiritualmente. Mental, mentalmente. Physical, físicamente. Emotional, emocionalmente. Financieramente, the financial. Money comes last in the list. Everything starts with your connection with God. I'm going to tell you a secret, world. You want to manifest anything? Stop chasing anything. Chase one thing.
What's that? What's
The
that?
best version you could become. Because your external world is a reflection of your inner world. If your external world is like shit, it's because your inner world is like shit. That's why you need to have your shit together. Your self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right? But going back, deals versus distractions. Deals represent opportunities and activities that bring you closer to your goals, while distractions are time-consuming, unproductive habits, or situations that lead you away from your success. The cost of distraction. Distractions have a cost.
The pain of regret.
Or the pain of discipline. Distractions can be disguised as seemingly harmless habits, social media, unnecessary meetings, or negative relationships that steal time and energy you could invest in meaningful work, purposeful work, intentional work. So, a lot of people might look at it like, yo, Carlos, CMR Podcast Network, you start with why. You start with a question. Why this? Why that? You got me? CMR Podcast Network. My network is my net worth. So if you're part of my network and you're distracted, Jim Rohn said, if you take care of you for me, I'll take care of me for what?
For you.
For you. That's how we win in life. I tell people, I'm good. I don't got to tell you I'm good. You can see it. You get me? But you know why I'm excellent? Because I made sure mi mente está excelentemente bien. Ask me, how am I doing?
How are you doing?
Excelentemente. The minute a man understands that you got to control your mind, and what separates the best from the rest is mindset, is the day you literally will wake up from daydreaming, from zombie land. Most people are literally physically
Alive.
and innerly
Dead.
And you know why? They're distractions. They're not feeding their focus.
Starve your distractions, feed your focus.
Starve your distractions. Feed your focus, guys. You know what's you're supposed to be focused on?
What's that?
Becoming the best version you could become so you could give that gift back to the world. God is giving us life. When we wake up every day, hay libre albedrío. How do you say that in English?
Libre.
Free will. You got the free will to literally what? Stay in bed, snooze. If you snooze, you lose. Stay on social media. Or you could pick up a book and you could say, okay, let me read this book. The Vision-Driven Leader. People perish because of lack of vision. Proverbs 29:18. People perish because of lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. Seek all God's kingdom. Matthew 6:3, and his righteousness, and everything else is going to come to you. In another word, when you take care of la mente, and you start the day espiritualmente with an attitude of gratitude, thanking God. Why are you asking God for the dream home, for the dream car? When in reality, you got to start with the dream business. Because at the end of the day, when you go to work, you're serving. It could be serving at the lowest level, implementation. Or you could be a leader, manager, or business owner. Because you would never be free unless you what?
Become a business owner.
Become a business owner. So if you become a business owner, you tell people what to do. If you stay as an employee, you got to wait for other people to tell you what to do. John D. Rockefeller wanted a world what?
Workers,
not thinkers. But when you become a thinker, there's levels to thinking. The higher you go in the levels of value creation, the more it requires you to think better. To think more strategic, more precise, to think different, to think outside the box, to get yourself out of your comfort zone. Right? But remember, if you're consuming social media, mindless scrolling, instead of becoming a creator, be, do, have, God wants you to become. Become a creator. We're made in his image. Become that person. Do whatever that person has to be doing in order to get whatever you want to have. You want that dream home? Simple. Think on how you could basically buy a home so somebody else could live on it. Always look at yourself as second, third. Never first. How can I serve others? How can I... When you think in terms of bringing a roof over somebody else's head, God gives you abundance of roof. But when you think in terms of just a roof for your head, don't get mad when you don't even get the roof for you. I don't know if I'm making sense.
A terminology, a switching of how can I help others instead of just being selfish. What's in it for me? How can I help others? And that goes with, I'll give you a prime example that happened today. Today's my father's birthday as well. Shout out to Papi. I still live with them.
Porfirio Rubirosa, el culpable que la tembabosa. Porfirio's birthday?
Yeah, just like
Porfirio, happy birthday. Porfirio, your birthday's supposed to be every day. See, I celebrate my birthday every single day. Shout out to Morris. His birthday's today too.
Call me birthday. That most people understand, talk about family first, family first. I told my little cousin, I hope one day you may understand my perspective. You may not understand me now, but I feel as if today was my last day on this earth, I'll do this all over again. Because I know that message that I might speak or the message you may speak or what I may gain from you just sitting here, we don't know whose life it could impact.
What's not recorded is not remembered. We right now did 54 episodes. And let's say the average per episode is an hour. You know how much content we have put out there? So matter of fact, they're uploading the reels right now to CMR Podcast Network Instagram. And we're looking back, those little reels, those little messages, I get the chills myself when I hear everybody that has basically, you got me? There you can see who committed and who didn't commit it. Who was all talk and who was not. You got me?
I'm going to tell you something live on camera too. Shout out to Edgar. You want to know something that hit me so deep today? Because like I was saying, what stretches do you know? To Edgar, like in the gym, because I'm helping him. I asked him, have you ever been to a gym before? He said, no, bro. And he's 24, but that's because he was distracted with other areas. I don't judge him.
But you see, you got to bring these things up. You got me? The devil uses a lot of things to distract you. You got me?
1,000%.
He uses a lot of things. And distractions has a cost. You know what's the biggest cost?
What's that?
Not helping you maximize your potential.
That's deep.
Distraction literally is the number one thing the devil uses over drugs, over anything. Because if the devil couldn't get a hold of you with drug, alcohol, food, he's like, let me put you to watch novelas. Let me put you to watch, what was that shit that Emily used to watch? Mime, manga, whatever the fuck.
Anime? I never seen that.
Let me put you to watch the NBA. Yeah, NBA.
I used to watch it.
Fuck, I look like watching LeBron play basketball or Steph Curry. That's not me, because I'm a man of action. Before I sit down to watch these guys play in TV, I'd rather literally go and play outside. Rain, snow, thunder. And you know I don't play basketball outside. Back in the day, yeah, but the standards are up. I would not play basketball outside. I don't care how good the weather is. And the basketball got to be excellent basketball. If it's not, everything, the standards are up. Right? But going back, the cost of distraction. Once again, distractions can be disguised as seemingly harmless habits, social media, unnecessary meetings, or negative relationships that steal time and energy you could invest in meaningful work. I'm gonna ask you a question. How can you distinguish between distractions and deals in your daily life? How can you distinguish between what is basically distracting you or what can I basically focus that I could basically always be helping people? In another word, always be closing deals. At the end of the day, you're closing a deal in some way, shape, or form, even if you don't know it. Straight up. When you're an employee that you have a job, a job, just over broke, you're serving at X level. It could be at the lowest level implementation. But some way, shape, or form, you're here helping somebody, and money's a byproduct of value creation. You're creating value.
Yeah.
It could be at the lowest level. But you're bringing some type of value that when the amazing group of talented people, even you, because it's better to have 1% of 100 people than 100% of
my own effort.
My effort as the business owner. You will never be free unless you become a business owner.
But to me, I feel as if that's simple. Distraction versus deal. When you feel as if, it's basically being productive and unproductive. If you're being unproductive, if I grab my phone and I'm just scrolling for 5 minutes, that's a distraction. Because how is that adding to my life? You could be consuming the right content, but instead of consuming it, be creative. If it's not a book, why should I consume? Why should I consume somebody else's content? Like, there was a video. I downloaded TikTok just to post, bro. And there was a video. I want to play it for you as well, because the message is powerful. And I want to see your perspective on it.
They just gave a financial report that content creation since the pandemic have grossed over $250 billion. That's you, me, say TV. So that's a lot of money creating content. And it's projected to double in the next 5 to 10 years. Nigga, why y'all ain't at that 250 billion? Why y'all looking at everybody else's content? This is what I'm saying to the young people. Nigga, learn digital creation. Nigga, learn this shit, young people. Stop being on this side of it. Because nigga say, nigga, I ain't gonna never be a slave. You a digital slave.
That's a fact. And I believe that, because the thing is, the pandemic, believe it or not, made people get creative. And creative is thinking outside the box. And creativity is thinking bigger. Yeah. If it makes sense. So when you start getting creative, you get yourself out of your comfort zone. And once you get yourself out of your comfort zone, you say fuck fear. And you say fuck distractions. Right? Because now you put yourself in a position where that pressure is either you go and figure something out, make something happen. Make something happen means, what deal can I basically close that could actually better my life? Because at the end of the day, understand, money's a tool, but money is needed, because money is the trade that we use basically when people create a value. It could be selling you a product, selling you a service, or now selling you an experience, selling you a story. That's what we do in the third highest level value creation, which is communication. And most people, they don't know that as a leader, creating leader that creates leaders. Imagine you have a voice. I have a voice. He has a voice. She got a voice. She got a voice. And we have all these people with voices. Now we go start doing the public speaking. Who makes more? You remember the 80-20 book, Sales and Marketing? You see that people that communicate, public speakers, people that have a message, people that have a mess, that turn that into a message, and they're the messenger. You can monetize that. You can monetize your network. Might as well, if you create content, all this content could get, what? Replayed. I imagine right now, just the CMR Podcast Network or any of the other channels, everybody playing our content. See, I'm not doing this for the view, for the likes. But I'd rather create than consume. All my life, I've always been a creator. If I'm going to consume something, it was in YouTube University, and it has something to do with my God-given purpose. Right? But that's the thing. See, you guys are lucky you guys have mentor coaches.
Correct.
I didn't. Most of my mentors, coaches, they're dead. The Jim Rons, Dr. Miles Monroe.
Legends.
You got me legends, if it makes sense. But I got to the root of the things. Because I said, it's either I consume what empowers me, because I don't want to be a consumer of things that do not empower me. Before, when I used to upload a video with a music, bro, it was just basically upload the video. Because I knew people, if I start uploading like a motivational speech, things like that, they'll find it like it's whack. Notice, positive content like the content that we're creating right now, people will share it less than negative content. If this would have been literally a video talking about, shit that violence, drugs, alcohol, sex,
low vibration,
you got me, women's moving ass, this, that, all get mad views. Make sense?
Yeah.
But I'd rather impact one person at a time, because I know we're going to impact billions of people.
Of course.
For sure. That's without a doubt, if it makes sense. But how can you distinguish between distractions and deals in your daily life? That was the question that I asked you. Do you have the answer or you don't have the answer?
I told you, distraction is unproductive, while deal is productive, something that adds to your life.
Let me ask you a better question. When it comes to the power of focus, are you focused?
Not as I should be. Not 1,000%. Focus, it'll be hard to describe, but I would say no. So now you can't be intermediate.
A, B, C, D. Always be closing deals. In another word, translation, always be helping people. If you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. So why are you not getting what you want? Because you're too distracted, entertaining yourself. If you switch your mindset from always be closing deals, in another word, always be helping people, you're going to get everything you want. If you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. In life, it's either you're in distraction mode or deal mode. I'm always in deal mode because I always understood if I want to be standing out overall, you got me? I have to become the person. Well, I just don't have to become the person, meaning I have to do what the person, if it makes sense, in order to have the stuff. You will never be free unless you become a business owner. And business is spiritual. And a person that is literally the head of the business makes more than the person working at the lowest level of the business. So it's either you tell people what to do from unification and unify people, you organize the team, you're either the leader or you're the follower. What you rather be, the leader or the follower? So this is where be, do, have. What you rather be, the one consuming the content or the one creating the content? Do you want to be the tenant or do you want to be the landlord? See, everything lands in B, if it makes sense. So, what are some common distractions that can derail you from focusing on deals? To wrap this up with you so the next person could come. What are some common distractions that can derail you from focusing on deals?
I'll just say this. I don't even have to talk. Phone. How you go about it?
You see, you say it's the phone. Because everybody have a phone, and the phone is as smart as the person using
Myself.
it. It's like an iPad, like a computer.
Everybody
has the resources.
Everything lands
You got
in
me? Everything lands in you.
Myself.
The quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. What are you doing mentally? Are you getting control of your mind? How to think like a Roman emperor. I recommend you guys this book. This book is a wonderful introduction to one of history's greatest figures, Marcus Aurelius. Whoever studies philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, any of these guys, rest in peace, you become stoic. And stoic people, we move different. It's alpha of the alphas. Like you literally, a stoic, you don't see stoic people around. That's how come I know I stand out. Because I'm stoic. But to become stoic, you got to starve your distractions. And you got to feed your focus. You got to be on deal mode. You can't, if you don't help people get from A to B, or from B to C, or from C to D, in order for them to get to Z, you will never make it in life. You will never literally make it. And that's people's problem. So, in our case, if you're helping people, get the right attitude by consuming your content, consuming our content, because that's the point of the CMR Podcast Network. But also day one, because at the end of the day, I'm not just helping myself. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. I already know this content. I don't need computer. I could sit down and talk to anybody in this world and flow. I will never feel intimidated. I've done my inner work. That's how come I know my self-worth. My external world is a reflection of my inner world. I don't have people telling me what to do. I listen to my inner voice. And my inner voice is positive. It's God talking to me. That's how come every time I listen to people or I let people, to test their decision-making skills, I always fail. Like yesterday, we went to go to the dealer. I said, let's go ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And just because Angel came from Connecticut, and I said, hey, okay, we'll go to Manhattan, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. But, it was raining like crazy, right? And something in me told me, do not go there. Go to ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. And look, we went. The rain caught us. Dimos 100,000 vueltas. And my inner gut feeling, proving myself a point. Because I don't got to prove anything to you, to Angel, or to Julio, or to anybody. I'm just proving myself points. Rule number 1, as a leader creating leaders that create leaders, straight up, don't listen to people who literally haven't basically developed their thinking skills how I developed them. I've been thinking all my life. But what are people trained? To be workers. To be told what to do. People do not think. And the funny thing is, they knew to not say you, because it was Angel and Julio. They knew. I told them, make sure you call, make sure you check, and make sure we're already intentional with what we're going to see and all that. I'm putting this in your hand. And then today, Julio just texted me that he sold this car. Why? Rich people get what? Richer, and poor people get poorer. Because when a man with money meets a man with experience, who you think he's going to give the money to? And I'm saying this shit on video.
It's an exchange.
That's a deal. Bro, it's because I became the person that people trust. People do business with what?
People they like, know, and trust.
You got me? He cuts my hair every single day. I've never played him a day when it comes to his money. I pay him good. Of course he's going to trust me. You got me? Make sense or no?
It's like a seed you keep watering.
Yeah.
But before I get off here, I'll say everybody should look at when Jesus, the 40 days and 40 nights with the tempted. Everybody's going to get something different, but that's something that sticks out to me when it comes to distractions. Because Jesus was tempted in so many ways, but he never gave in because he had the word of God implanted. So thank you for having me. And just Kaizen, I'm trying, like something you say, yeah, we could look at the negative of that situation, but something that stuck to me is I have to believe in myself more. Because I said, when you asked us, what's on your mind? What's on you guys' mind? I said, I want to be better. But you said, how can I serve more? So I had to focus on helping others instead of just, that's it. I feel I've done inner work. So now it's time for me to give it back.
If you help enough people with their attitude to take action, they will never be free unless they become a business owner, right? Because everybody wants to buy the car. They want to buy the home. But everything starts with the dream business, right? It's your purpose. If you help people get out of the fear zone, get out of the comfort zone, in order to go to the growth zone. Grow means get rid of weakness, but grow also means get rid of your old ways, right?
1,000%.
But people at the bottom, they think everything is a scam. Because why?
They're still confused.
They're still confused about money. And that's why they stay poor. And poor means what?
Passing opportunities over repeatedly.
Make sense?
1,000%.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Winston Churchill. Don't confuse movement with progress. Denzel Washington. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. How you doing today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. ¿Y tú cómo estás?
Excelentemente bien. También.
Eso.
Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. Porque quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Meaning, the financial pillar, I always say in Spanish, financieramente, quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Translation, what does that mean to you, Vanessa?
¿Será que anda question?
Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. What does that mean in English?
En original se le en Spanish and in English. You know, oh my God.
We're all here to serve each other. If you're not serving, why are you living? Why are you alive, bro? Sis, you're here to help people. Financieramente. Everything lands in la mente, the mind. God gives us vision. When you wake up every day, you have the option to either go to work, where there's a will, there's a way. If you don't find a way to work on your dreams, somebody else is going to hire you to work on theirs. You either have the option to go work on your dreams, or you have the option to go work on somebody else's dream, because you still haven't found your purpose. Read the book, The Ikigai. If you can't read, listen to the book, The Ikigai. If you cannot listen, go watch a video or tutorial on YouTube of The Ikigai, how to find your purpose, the reason for being. Or go on the CMR Podcast Network here and watch the episode that I did with the Lenny's, the reason being. Why? I forgot exactly the episode name. One of you guys want to give it to me. Follow, subscribe, you got me? Share the content. What else? Put comments. Do whatever makes you happy. But do something. Take some type of action. Either take a positive action or a negative action. Put a negative comment. I'll gladly love negative comments too. I'll use it as fuel. I'll use it to keep building the empire. Keep building the channel. You got me? Because I'm not doing this for the view. I'm not doing this for the likes. I'm not doing this for the subscriber. I'm doing this to bring you impactful content that is going to basically raise you to another level. Higher energy. So you could attract better. Right?
Yes.
Identifying and prioritizing deals. Let's talk, Vanessa, about focus on high-value activities. Deals are high-value activities that move the needle in your personal or business life. Prioritizing them ensures you spend time on things that matter. How many times here and there I speak to you and I'm like, Vanessa, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know.
And you're distracted. Oh, I'm here with my daughter. I'm here with my son. Oh, I took my son to get his braids done. If you quit your job, guys, I'm going to tell you one thing. Don't think just because you basically quit your job, that means that you're not going to work. Oh, well, Carlos, you tell me if you work hard on myself, you're going to make a fortune. If you work hard on a job, you make a living. Guys, vamos a tener más coherencia. Let's have more coherence. Guys, if you start working on your dreams, on your purpose, I'm going to tell you one thing. The day has 24 hours. 8 hours is to sleep. You still got 16 hours. If you're not literally devoting 4 hours of deep work like that book, straight focus to serving others, you're not gonna make it. If you're not devoting another 4 hours, because if you still got that employee mindset, remember you were trained to be an employee, to look for work, to be told what to do. You still don't think for yourself. Remember, John D. Rockefeller once said that he wanted a world of workers, not thinkers. Well, he also once said, what, Vanessa?
He worked.
He who works all day has no time to make money.
Yes.
But also, he who's distracted all day has no time to make money. See, 99% of the time, she's distracted. Guys, people don't have to be around me 24/7 so I could tell if you're literally distracted or you're living a life of purpose. When you're living a life of purpose, you're serving. You're helping. Serving is another word for helping. Always be helping people. Yeah. Hey, the AC, please turn it on. I'm hot. Thank you. See? We're all serving each other. So you got to focus on high value activities. In another word, income producing activities. What are the things that you could do that will make it rain? Remember, money is a byproduct of value creation. If you create value, the money is just going to come to you.
Carlo, I want to say something. It's like one question for you.
Talk louder because you have 20 years already sitting down in front of a mic. Come on. You see, some people do not learn from their mistakes.
I have a question for you.
Okay, what's your question?
Okay, my question is how do you distinguish between a distraction or opportunity? Like, you know, when you see like someone like distraction or you see like someone like got opportunity, how do you like distinguish that?
Simple. The mind is a magnet. If you focus on the things you want or positive things, you will attract positive. If you focus on negative things or things you don't want, you will attract that. No tools. Playing basketball, no tools. The tool's gonna come.
What do you think like most distraction what I have? Like
the distraction that you have, the world have, that 99% of people have is that you have no control of your mind. Okay. The 5 pillars. The minute you understand the 5 pillars, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, you're the CEO of your life. Chief Execution Officer. CEO. Because you're executing. An idea is just a dream without execution. Money does not exist. Listen to this video.
Money does not exist. Did you know that? I learned that years ago from a very wealthy man. I was free from money that day. He says money is an idea. It's in your head. It's an idea. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich. Do you know what your book says? Work and grow rich. The book says think and grow rich. It's a multi-million-dollar seller. When I read that book, I said this book is saying exactly what the Bible is saying. That book stole all the Bible principles and it's selling millions still. It's a best-selling book. And it doesn't say work and grow rich. We keep thinking if we work, we grow rich. He said, no, you're not supposed to work for riches. You're supposed to work for purpose. If your thinking is correct, wealth is attractive. No, it's amazing that Solomon never asked God for money. Now, let's be honest. If God showed up in your room tonight, 2:15, and say, hey, anything you want. Now, you know Behemoth tell God right away, listen, I got my dump truck somewhere, fill that with a couple $1,000 million for me, dump it right here in my yard. You know what I mean? That's what we go for. Money is a master. And Solomon refused to ask for wealth. Because wealth is supposed to be a byproduct of kingdom thinking. Solomon asks for mental things. Give me wisdom, he says. Knowledge. Understanding. That's money.
See, everybody wants money. The day has 24 hours and you're here chasing the money. See, I'm always chasing problems and finding solutions to those problems. So when you take care of your mind, right, and you devote your time, you're 16 hours awake to literally connecting with God by praying, being thankful. Just be thankful for the air that you're breathing, for the oxygen, if it makes sense. An attitude of gratitude will open doors that literally money will not open, if it makes sense, right? Be mindful. Meditate. Meditate throughout the day, right? It's pretty much, meditation is pretty much emptying out your whole mind, your thoughts, put in it blank, and just listen to that inner voice. That's God talking to you. God, your instincts, intuition, the sixth sense. See, a lot of guys, humans, don't believe there's a sixth sense, infinite intelligence. That book he was talking about, there's a chapter on infinite intelligence. And infinite intelligence, and if you go on YouTube and put Think and Grow Rich, infinite intelligence, so you could hear the message from that chapter. It's going to impact your life. The sixth sense, literally, whoever knows how to use it, magic. That's the sixth sense is my secret to manifesting anything I want. I gave out my secret live on video. And this thing was not even planned. The sixth sense is literally the secret to attracting anything you want. Infinite intelligence. That's why I always say I'm not a smart man. I'm just an idiot with a plan. I'm just a good thinker. I'm good leveraging other people's mind too.
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
Just like John D. Rockefeller, Henry Ford, any of these guys, they were not smart people. They were just people that understood the power of leadership, of leaders creating leaders, of leveraging other people's resources, starting with the mind.
Everybody has to bring
Putting people together, a team, together everyone achieves more, right?
Yeah.
Organizing masterminds, that's another chapter in Think and Grow Rich. The mastermind.
Mastermind. I didn't hear that.
But you see, you could listen to the audio on YouTube for free. But you see, most people do not value free stuff. That's why he who pays attention. That's right. For you guys to change, three things have to happen. Broken heart, a trauma, or broken pocket. Why will you let these things happen to you for you to change? Like, literally, life is easy. I'm going to simplify life. Become your best version. That's necessary. That's necessary. You got to do that. It's a shame for a man to grow old without achieving greatness physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Yeah. Those 5 pillars literally are necessary because they land with mind, mente. How you doing, Vanessa? Excelentemente. When you're able to say excelentemente, bien, you're emphasizing la mente. You're emphasizing that your mind is stronger than your body, stronger than anything. If you could control your thoughts, you won't be distracted. Because now your time, your 16 hours awake, are going to be invested, not wasted. How are you going to invest your time? Your physical pillar, taking care of your temple. It's a shame for a man to grow old without nourishing his mind. The difference between us and animals is our mindset. What separates the best from the rest is mindset. So you got to literally, if you're not literally giving minimum 1 hour to reading out loud, between reading, writing, journaling, whatever you want to call it,
Anyway.
that's how you develop your communication skills. Yes. Have you noticed that I could speak fluent? I could read fluent?
Yeah.
Because I'm a reader. Leaders are readers. The more you learn, the more you earn. That's why I go pound to pound with anybody in this world. Because if there's one thing I know nothing.
How?
But it's who, not how.
How you emphasize when you're busy or productivo, like proactive?
There's a difference between being busy and being productive.
Yeah.
Do not mistake movement with achievement. Okay. Just because somebody's moving, is taking some type of action, that doesn't mean that they're being productive. Productive has the word product. Yeah. What are you producing? What are basically you building? What are you pretty much creating? If it makes sense. Yeah. Right or wrong?
No, it's right.
What else, Vanessa, do you got to say?
No, what I say about distraction, the only thing is like distraction or stopping me is myself. And also, the people.
So you're identifying that you're the problem.
Yes.
So thank you for admitting that.
Yeah.
You got me, guys. You got to admit you're the problem. When you admit that you're the problem, and you identify your distractions, I'm going to give you guys a little homework. Write down in a piece of paper or everything that is distracting you. Be mindful of your thoughts. Even your thoughts could be distracting you. The devil distracts you.
Yeah, I know.
That negative voice is the devil.
Yep.
Eliminate time wasters. It's essential to identify and eliminate low-value activities which only serve to distract you from meaningful work. This includes unproductive habits, toxic environments, or trivial tasks, if it makes sense. See, that's why my environment is a growth environment, leadership environment, where everybody's working individual.
Yep.
Loners, everybody in their own area. See, I don't like being around people that are distracted. Because distracted people want other people distracted. Focused people want other people focused. That's why I'm very careful who I let around. Right? Yeah. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. Brian Tracy. Read the book, $1 Million Habits by Brian Tracy. Your results are the product of either personal focus or personal distractions. The choice is yours. Once again, everybody, oh, I want results. No, guys. Your results are the product of either personal focus or personal distractions. It's either personal focus or personal distractions.
Okay. How you recognize when you focus and you prioritize things? Like, you know, when you...
I'm focused, I'm on purpose, which is helping people accomplish their dreams. If it's not helping people accomplish their dreams, everything else is a distraction. If I'm not helping people become business people, if I'm not helping people become leaders that create leaders, if I'm not helping people, become their best version, go in that route of personal development, self-improving themselves, personal growth, right? Becoming the best version they could become so they could give that back to not just me, but to the world, to their father, mother, sister, siblings, significant other, sons, daughters. Who you think a kid or children respects more? A father that was not present but made a name after himself and the kid is proud? Or a father that is a worthless sperm, distracted? Who you think?
The first one.
Huh?
The first one.
Do you know that kids value more when the father, believe it or not, is absent than when the father's there 24/7?
Yes.
Because when the father's there 24/7, they don't value
They
him.
not value
The
him.
man is supposed to be on his purpose, on his mission. The woman is the one that's different.
No, they can have like few times, but I'm not like always.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions. If you don't have the answer, I'll answer them.
Okay.
What high-value activities should you focus on to achieve success? That's one. How can you begin to eliminate distractions in your personal or professional life? Which one you want to answer? Say anything you want to say so we could give a chance to the next person.
The first one, like help to people become the very...
So what high-value activities should you focus on to achieve success? So in order for you to achieve success, what activity are you supposed to be doing?
To help people become la mejor versión de ellos mismos. Like
80% of your results come from 20% of your action. The 80-20 rule, the Pareto rule. Literally, what that means is that if, for example, in her case, if she creates content as a content creator, you're not an influencer. You're an influential person. You're turning yourself into an influential person. We don't want to be influencers. We want to be influential individuals that lead by example, right? And that's how we attract people. That it's not that they want to be like us, but that we inspire and motivate, right? And they ask us, what do you do? Simple. We simply worked on our attitude, positive mental attitude, the number 1 steps to riches, right? We took action, right? We became we the business, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that we became the person.
Yes.
We did whatever we got to do. And that's why we have everything we have.
They can understand.
Simple. Life is easy.
Yep. Very
How
easy.
can you begin to eliminate distractions in your personal or professional life? Simple. You got to write down what's distracting you.
And then
Start there. Make the decision. that you got to identify what's distracting you. And you know what's distracting you? Yourself.
Yes, sure.
Because I could be around distracted people and they will never distract me. Because as a leader creating leaders, I'm a master getting the rotten apple out of the group.
You have powers.
Right? Let's let the other man, the next person sit down. Somebody fix a camera because he's a 6'5". He's 6'6". Well, he says he's 6'5".
Thank
right?
you, Carlos.
Right? See, and it's a shame that fucking 2 people down there and then nobody comes fix the fucking camera. I'm gonna curse, guys, and I said I don't want to curse. Like literally, I don't want to curse. You get me? But I want to see people that action. See, I got too much energy. I got way too much energy. How you doing, Barnes?
Excelentemente bien.
You heard the name, right? Barnes.
Is it Barnes?
Yeah. Isn't that your name? Barnes?
Nah,
Huh?
it's not my name.
What's your name?
I go by Mar.
Mar?
Yeah.
Well, why you always let me call you Mars? Like Mars, you know, Pluto, Mars?
Yeah, I don't.
Huh? I thought you were out of this planet. Huh? What's that shirt you got on? Never broke again, NBA. See, we doing the NBA club. To the NBA club, you could go like that. But not here. Because this is the Never Broke Again club. The Never Broke Again club is just not going to be a fitness basketball facility. It's also going to be a Never Broke Again to say NBA, National Basketball Association. It's an organization of people that are passionate for basketball, right? That are focused in becoming their best version. They didn't make it to the league. They didn't make it to the dream of becoming a basketball player, but they made it in life. And their mess is their message, and they're the messenger. But I'm going to tell you something. Your mess, you're not going to bring it here, bro. Your messy life, you're not going to bring it around me, nah. Not in this corporate office. I love you, but I'm going to give you tough love, if it makes sense. You know why? Because if you understand, you're going to create content. We all need to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of our own company, we need to be a marketer for the brand called us. Do you feel proud right now of yourself?
Right now, I feel proud.
Happy birthday! Your birthday's every single day. Today's actually his birthday. Because I was not going to give you a chance to sit down with me today. But that's your birthday gift. To literally shine. You got me? To have a mentor, coach, tell you the truth. Because the truth sets you up.
Free.
Huh? Does the truth make you miserable?
Yeah.
No! You're supposed to say that the truth makes you happy. Because you're on growth mode. You're getting rid of weakness. You're getting rid of old ways. G-R-O-W. Grow. Right? You're an excellent individual, human being, bro. I see your potential from a mile away, bro. As a leader creating leaders that create leaders, if I'm here creating leaders, if your leader, your coach, in this case, who's your coach? Giandy. Next time, I'm going to embarrass his ass. Because if I was him, I wouldn't even let you come in. He's supposed to tell you you got to come looking better than the fucking me. I could dress like this. I could fucking already dress however the fuck I want to dress. You know why? I made a name after myself already. You haven't made a name after yourself, bro. And even in my worst days, I still look better than 99% of guys in their best days. You want me to put Biggie Smoke? My worst days, I like things and everything. Bro, come on, Mars. You're better than that, Mars. See, I'm very selective who I let around. How's your 2 jobs going?
I'm currently working one now.
So you quit one?
The other job ended. It's seasonal.
Oh, seasonal?
Yeah.
Okay, so now in today's episode, what can you say? Why you either have distractions or deals? Right?
I feel like I have distractions because.
Okay, tell the world, how are you being distracted right now?
I know my distractions because there's times I still do like mindless scrolling, but it's also times that I delete the app, and that actually helps me a lot. Like it clears my head, but I often go back.
Bro, what are you, a creator or a consumer?
Creator.
When you consume, what type of content do you be consuming? Straight up.
before it was just entertainment, but now a lot of my social media is
A lot of gossip, right? Like,
yeah, but now a lot
right?
of my social media is about like positivity and self-development.
But
Like,
before you
even-
used to consume
yeah.
a lot of gossip. What type of content you used to consume before? Straight up. Tell the world, because the thing from your mess is your message. And you're the messenger. Tell the world how you transition from consuming gossip, negative content, you know, music or things like that they sound good, but the devil uses it to overpower you mentally.
The social media I used to consume was basketball or like arguments, fights. Social media also like uses like sex appeal, and that distracts me as well because then I'm thinking.
So you were
about,
chasing like women, things like that?
thinking about women, lusting and stuff like that. So that's what mainly like social media is used for as well. There's sex appeal. Like they try to like have these women like half naked.
Because women want attention. See, we value respect. A well-respected man, you don't go. You become the man so they could come to you and you get to pick. You create your garden. And your garden is you. You become the business. Who you think a woman likes more, a leader or a follower?
A leader.
A woman values a leader because they need to be told what to do. Woman wants a man that, hey, we're going this way. A woman doesn't want a man, babe, what are we going to do? No security, no sense. Mars, we got to get our shit together, right? Self-love,
Absolutely.
self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right?
Absolutely.
Have you been getting your shit together? Has your coach been helping you get your shit together?
For sure.
Huh? Your calendar's already organized? Because if your calendar's organized, you could already know all the tasks, all the activities that you got to be doing. They're supposed to be high income producing activities, which is helping people. Always be helping people. In another word, always be closing deals.
My calendar is not organized right now, but I
So,
planned on doing that today.
if I would have known, I would have told Dolph, you're a coach. He's supposed to be coaching you on these shits. He's supposed to be coaching you on the self-love, the self-care. Even if you get mad, the truth, it might hurt you in the moment, but it's gonna fucking help you, bro. We're here to uplift each other. You gotta represent me, because I know I represent you. You don't gotta tell me that shit. I represent fucking people. And I'm here to uplift you, bro. People that love you tell you the truth, if it makes sense.
That's why dressing nice in public, taking care of yourself, and presenting yourself in the right way may change your life. Many people say that you don't need to dress up because people like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, they don't dress nice. Well, they're billionaires and every single person already knows them. Before people know you, when you're out and about, especially in another city, people will not take the time to get to know who you are. They will treat you based off of the way that you are perceived. And while this is unfair, this is just the way that life works. The key is getting into the conversation. Once the conversation happens, it's up to who you are, it's up to your character, it's up to your credibility. But until then, your perception is key.
Dressing nice in public may change your life, Mars. Straight up. But it was good that you came like this because I could use you as an example to tell the world that shit. See, I already made my name. I'm not a billionaire yet. Mentally, I'm a trillionaire. I'm a $1 trillion coach. Bro, self-love, bro. Have you ever seen me without a haircut? Or with my long nails? Or smelling like fucking junk box?
Nah.
Badus. Grahu. Bajo a culo. You know what bajo a culo means?
Nah.
Have you ever smelled your ass? Huh?
Someone like actually smelled it, or just myself, like.
Do you think you smell good?
Yeah, I put.
You see, that's people's fucking problem.
Wow.
Fuck. Yo, that's people's fucking problem, bro. You see, people gotta admit to themselves. Mars, I'm gonna tell you something. Straight up. We humans, we don't smell ourselves. When you take a shit, do you smell your own shit? That's how deep. That's something deep right there, bro.
You can smell it. Yeah.
Bro, most people when they take a shit, since there's their shit, they cannot smell it.
So you telling me when you use the bathroom, you never smelled yourself?
Bro, once again, hear me out, bro. Hear me out. When a person takes a shit or your odor, see, you cannot smell yourself, but other people can smell you. I cannot smell myself, but other people can. The best way to literally prevent body odor, HBO, horrible body odor, is to literally shower minimum 3 times a day. And as an employee, you do not, or people that work, that are employees, 9-to-5ers, they don't have that privilege. Straight up. But when you become a leader, you become your own boss, you control your time. Because now you can feed that focus, you can focus your time on that self-love. Because you want to smell good, you want to, It's just not putting a fucking perfume, cologne. I don't know if it makes sense. Huh?
Yeah.
What can you say about this, bro? Because
Well,
the thing is, you're being distracted also overall. And it's hurting you. You can't make it to the next level if you're here, not understanding these things. You got me? Why you either have distractions or deals. You have way too many distractions that they're even distracting you from fucking dressing to impress yourself.
I don't
Not to
always
impress
dress like
me
this,
or to impress the world. Huh?
so I don't always dress like this.
But you did today. And around me, you would never come dressed like that. Straight up. Around me, you cannot come dressed like that. And look how I'm fucking dressed. I'm dressed with a Jordan fucking thing. If it makes sense. My bummy, I don't dress bummy. Now, even when I wear a fucking jumpsuit, it looks better than the jumpsuit on me than when people put a fucking suit. And I already proved wearing suits, I look good on anything I fucking wear. You got me? Straight up, with all due respect to you and to the world. In another word, I like helping people get their shit together. Right? Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management. Manage your time correctly, right? Because if you manage your calendar, you're not going to have those distractions because you're going to fill up your calendar with your self-care, self-love shit, right? Hygiene shit, shower, this, that, right? Right? Yeah. The time you go to eat, the time you got to put in the work, all these things, bro. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Don't confuse movement with progress. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. Your results are the product of either personal focus or personal distractions. The choice is yours. Just giving you a few quotes that might help you, bro.
I get what you're saying. The video helped me that you played as well. I came like this because I was celebrating my birthday, but it was just it was a relaxing day. So, but I get what you're saying about.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Dress to impress yourself. Even when you go to sleep to impress yourself. Comb your hair, fresh cup, shower, all this. And I'm gonna tell you why. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what deal you're gonna close. This video is what? What's the name of the video again? Why you either have distractions or deals. If you're dressing like a bum, straight up, who the fuck wants to do business with you? You could have $1 trillion. I don't want to do business. Bro, that self-love says a lot about a person. Straight up. Self-love here. I wouldn't be telling you this thing, or I wouldn't even let you in if I wouldn't have love towards you. Straight up, bro. You're my brother for life. You got me? This is a growth environment. And we don't want distractions. Even the clothes. Make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I appreciate it.
It's all love, bro. Because from your mess, that message, other people are going to be able to resonate. So it's good that you came like that. And I know you don't take it personal.
No.
Right?
Not at all.
If not, go fucking read the 4 agreements. Never take things personal.
All love. Yeah.
All love. Es mentira. ¿Eh? Hablamos el martes. Hediondo. If not, I'm going to call you hediondo. Next. Boom. Strategies to stay focused on deals. I got to give strategies. How to stay focused on deals. Because isn't the name of the game always be closing deals? A, B, C, D. In another word, always be helping people. To get what you want, Emily, you got to help what? Enough people get what they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my secret, Emily. I'm just a serving leader. I'm a transformative serving leader. All I do, Emily, is just how can I bring value to other people's life? How can, in other words, help other people solve their problems?
Secret number 1.
Secret number 1 from Business Secrets from the Bible. Be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of God's other children. So if he's my brother, you're my sister, everybody here are what? God's children. Why wouldn't I be obsessed with your problems? Big ass sweater. Nice ass body with a big ass sweater. Where's your transformation, Emily? At least you're putting a little makeup.
Yeah.
What's the... Huh?
What?
Are you distracted, Emily? Because sometimes people, they don't show their self-love because they're distracted mentally. They're not in the right headspace.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
That's true.
They're focused on what they don't want instead of counting their blessings. In life, guys, it's either you count your blessings or you count your problems. If you count your problems, you're being distracted. If you count your blessings, you're going to close deals. Because now the spiritual pillar is going to kick in. I'm going to give some strategies, Emily, to stay focused on deals.
Okay.
Right? A, B, C, D. The goals, what's the most important skill set in basketball? To put the ball inside the hoop. Shout out to Carlos for knowing and understanding that the most important skill set in basketball is putting that ball inside the hoop. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. Everything lands in numbers, Emily. In business, it's always be closing deals.
Yeah.
A closer is very different than a salesperson. A closer closes the deal before he even starts the deal. He already know he's 10, 20 steps ahead because he's a vision-driven person. He already saw the deal closed before he even started. Because he know he's going to bring the customer, the client, or whoever he's doing business with more value than the monetary compensation that the customer is going to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Setting boundaries. Clearly define boundaries to protect your time and energy. Learn to say no to distractions and yes to opportunities that bring value to your life. See, Emily, we create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network and income while everyone else is trained to what?
Look for work.
Look for work. See, are we looking for work, Emily?
No.
Are we here chasing people
No.
to work with?
No.
We know what we have in our hand because we operate through the imagination. We're visionaries, Emily. We're here helping people accomplish their dreams. People think helping them is just getting them the dream car, dream home. Starts with the dream business, helping them become the business.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Say it. You're not a businesswoman. You're a businesswoman. We the business.
Yeah.
Facts?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you become the business, you could tell people what to do. But when you're in implementation, when you're still an employee, they got to tell you what to do. What you rather be, the one telling people what to do or the one opposite?
Or rather tell them what to do.
So you rather have 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of your efforts.
Yes.
Because now you could invest that time into more productive stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because now you could communicate, podcasting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I love doing this. You know why? We create content that was not recorded, is not remembered.
Yeah.
That could be remembered. But it's not just that could be remembered, that it could impact a person's life.
That's true.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's true. We are given knowledge.
People perish because of lack of knowledge.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What they don't know is keeping them what?
Poor.
And poor is what?
Passing opportunities over privilege.
What's the most expensive thing on this world, Emily?
Ignorance.
Why?
Because what they know is keeping them poor. Yeah.
So what people don't know is keeping them poor.
Yeah.
Like financial literacy.
Yes.
They don't understand how the cash flow quadrant works. Employed, time is what?
Money.
Forget about self-employed. Let's focus on the right side of the quadrant. Business owner, with money, we what?
They buy time.
The rich people, we buy time. The poor people, what? Sell their time. Right?
Yeah.
As an investor, what we do? With money, we what?
We create more money.
We make more money. Right?
Yeah.
But people, they don't get these little points, Emily, because they're too busy being distracted.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
What else can you say, Emily, before I go to the time management? Or should I say about what I want to say?
Yeah.
Time management. Use time management techniques like prioritizing tasks, time blocking, and avoiding multitasking to ensure that your day is productive and focused on deals. Don't say yes because you're afraid of disappointing someone. Say no because you know what's important. You either run the day or the day runs you. Gym run. Anything with gym run, I love. If it makes sense. Gym run is priceless. Look what Jim Rohn said. I will take care of me for you if you will take care of you for me. Emily, if you're around me and you're distracted, can it distract me?
If I'm distracted and around you,
Yes.
all depends how you see it, but I think no.
Believe it or not, yes. Because we're the average of the people we have around.
Okay.
So if you're literally in distraction mode and I'm on focus mode and you're around me, your distraction mode, when we do the average, because we could be productive. If we're focused on a task, on a purpose, we could literally, simple. If you want to go fast, go alone.
Okay.
If you want to go far, go together. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if we have a dream to help people accomplish their dream, right? To help people, get that dream home, dream car. But everything starts with the dream business. It also starts with be, do, have. Then becoming the person, right? Then doing the stuff that has to be done, right? In order to have whatever they want to get. Because what's the point of us helping them get the money when they don't know how to keep it and they don't know how to grow it?
Yeah.
Facts?
Yeah.
Because when a man with money means a man with experience. I want to be the one with the experience. I leverage other people's money, other people's experience, other people's efforts. But I always want to be the one with the experience. Because if you lose everything, you could lose money. But if you have the experience, you could get it right back.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That's true.
Because the experience, you got the skill set, the abilities, the habits, you have everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
You're right.
So, let me ask you 2 questions to stimulate your mind so you could create some content.
Okay.
While we do these coaching sessions and create content here, right? What are some strategies you can use to manage distractions and stay focused? What are some of the strategies that you have learned from me? Right?
Yeah.
That you can use to manage distractions and stay focused.
Well, in my case, I first need to learn or know or be aware of what things was distracting me. So before I used to watch TV, reading manga, and watching anime.
¿Te mangaban?
So when I learned that doing those things didn't go with my visions or my values that I was getting, I stopped doing it and investing that time in doing more productive stuff.
So you see, I'm going to tell you what's the secret to being focused.
Okay.
Living a life of purpose. Living a life of intentionality. Living a life of design. Guys, sit down with a piece of paper and design your life. What do you want? I'm asking you, viewer, what do you want? What do you want? Tell me, what do you want? Because I know you don't want that dream house. You want that dream family. But where are you going to keep your family? In the basement? So you want to have a mansion. How can you have a mansion operating from the implementation at the lowest level? It doesn't make sense.
No.
So you want to drive an exotic car when you're not bringing exotic work to the world, impacting a lot of people's life, creating impactful value, becoming the best person when it comes to your craft, an authority in your craft. See, In anything I do, I know I'm one of the best when I say the best. Because I'm going to bring the best mindset. And what separates the best from the rest is mindset. Because I'm a thinker. John D. Rockefeller, one of the world what? Workers, not thinkers. Right? I'm a thinker. I think for a living. You work for a living. We different. Thinking is the what?
Hardest things there is.
And
That's why most people rather die than to think.
you see? Most people rather die than to literally think, Emily.
Yeah.
Emily, ever since you started thinking, how much your life has changed?
I think a lot, I can say. Because now my point of view of seeing life now is more of a positive side. I don't focus on the negative side. So every time my mom
So
tried,
you closed the door to negative thoughts.
Yes.
That's why the door to opportunity opened up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, Emily, I'm proud of you.
Thank
The
you.
world is proud of you. You're going to be proud. Your future self is proud of you. Because you're going to be able to look back into these videos 10, 20, 30 years from now. And you're going to be like, wow, I was there 23. Now I'm 43. Oh, I'm 33.
Yeah, 10 years.
Think about it. I wish I could go back 10 years from now when I was 23, 24 and watch videos how
How you did.
if it makes sense.
Okay.
Was not recorded is not remembered. It was not recorded. You see?
Yep.
It was not recorded. So now it's recorded. Now 10, 20 years from now, I could look back and I'm like, wow.
And see all your main
Look how we started. Right? It's not,
Yeah.
it's not how we start, it's how we what?
finish.
How we finish. That's why I'm a vision-driven leader, if it makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
So, how can saying no to certain things help you focus more on valuable deals? Because you say yes to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like maybe your mother.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you still see yourself doing things that you say yes that have been distracting you?
I had like saying less yes and more no. But sometimes, yeah, I still keeping using the word yes.
Emily, you want to know something about me?
What?
And I want the world to know this?
What?
I say no to 99.999% of the things. All my life, since a little kid. I don't care what it is, I'm no. No. You know why?
Why?
Clarity is power. I always have had the clarity of what I want in life. Since a little kid, I envisioned myself. I always been a visionary. So I always saw myself becoming the man, doing whatever I had to do to become that man, right? In order to have what people dreamed of having.
Okay. So you already.
Dreams don't
became-
work unless you work, Emily,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
That's true.
You could either be daydreaming or you could be putting in the work and taking massive action on the plan. Life is easy. You just got to have a map. Got to have a destination, letter Z. You got to have an idea, a vision. That becomes an opportunity. Then you close the distance between A and Z. But it starts with A, B, C, D. Always be closing deals. In another word, always be helping people. If you're obsessed helping people get from A to B, and if you from B to C, if you already got to D, help people get from A to B, from A, B, C,
Okay.
D. Help people follow you. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The importance, so let's conclude, of identifying distractions, focusing on deals, and setting clear priorities to move closer to your goals. See here in the front, it says, set goals for the day and work accordingly.
Yeah.
And plan accordingly. Work accordingly to accomplish them, to achieve them. Whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But you're not going to be able to achieve anything when you're letting little things distract you. Dog barking, you're already here. Boom. In another word, you got a text message from the wrong people, do not answer them. You got a call from the wrong people, do not answer them. You know what's the difference between the right people and the wrong people?
What's the difference?
The wrong people are liabilities. The right people are assets. Assets, what? Pour into you. Liabilities, what? Take from you.
suck from you.
They suck the living shit out of you. Those calls, when people call me to try to fucking pull negative shit in my mind, they don't come to me. You know why?
Why?
Because I already identified who's an asset or who's a liability in my life.
Okay.
All my life. That's why I'd rather people call me difficult than call me easy. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It flows to the hands of people who have higher levels of energy, lower levels of procrastination. There's a book on this called The Hypomanic Edge. What's the inverse of procrastination? It's energy. A lot of people procrastinate just because they have low energy levels, which America, you have a lot of obesity, bad diets. Average American sleeps 5.5 hours. You're not going to have the energy level. Some people don't have the physical energy. You got to scale. It's like Charlie Munger says, don't try to figure out how to be rich. Try to figure out how to not be rich and then do the opposite of that. Money flows to the hands of people who have higher levels of money.
Carlos, why you have so much energy? Now I understand why money flows to Carlos, Emily. I know I stand out, Emily. I stand out. I could be naked right now and people could smell the living shit out of all the money I attract. Yo, I don't show money and people could smell it.
Energy.
I could be playing basketball, Emily, and people smell that I'm fucking different. Can you smell? Well, Carlos is cooking. Oh, you thought I was going to say what, The Rock? Nah, I'm The Rock too. Yo estoy roca. I was not going to say The Rock. You get me? Mm-hmm. The rent is due every day. You got to pay your dues every day. Actually, The Rock has a shirt that says that. Rent is due every day. You got to pay your dues every day. Shout out to The Rock. He was in Patrick Bet-David's conference, the Vault conference. That was his special guest. Dog, Patrick Bet-David's smart. It's because The Rock has 300-something thousand, millions followers. So he could move the masses.
He used leverage.
He leveraged, you see? He used leverage to get his show more exposure. So it's an investment to the what?
To him.
Right? Yeah. So he gets some of that fame. Look how Patrick Bet-David did a interview to rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Number 24, shout out to Mars, turning 24 today. Number 24 like Kobe. Even though episode 54, but 24, Mars 24 now. Kobe's 24, Patrick Bet-David. He did a interview. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant went suited up. So I recommend Morris to go watch that interview and the world. See, I'm even bringing view. Let the richer get richer. See, I don't hate. He got a lot of views, got more views. Maybe, I don't know, probably I don't know, it could impact Morris.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine Kobe Bryant would have went and sat down with Patrick Bet-David looking like a fucking bum from Mars. Or Pluto. When we here on Earth, my dear Aunt Eager Sally, I forgot the planets, the 7 planets. There was a sentence. Remember the planets? Yeah, my dear Aunt Sally, my dear Eager Aunt Sally. Something I forgot. Who cares? If I want to know what are the 7 planets, I just go YouTube it. 2 seconds. You don't got to know everything, Emily. See, that's why A student work for C student or D student. C for Carlos or D for dumb.
Okay.
Or D for Dios.
Okay.
Right? Because the people at the D students, all we want to do is close the deal. D for deal. Or in the personal, D for dick.
Okay.
Everything lands on D. But before they get to D, they got to pass through C. They first got to pass through Carlos. And then Carlos closes the deal.
Okay.
Coffee's for closer. How could people get coffee, even though I don't like coffee, if they're not closing? Closing is letter C. Closers. See, business is simple, Emily. Business is either sales and marketing. I'm going to give business 101. It's either you're selling a product or a service or an experience or a story. Because when you sell an experience or story, guess what happens, Emily?
What happened?
People do business with people they like, know, and trust. So the minute we sit down and create content, people are getting to know our character.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're getting to know us. See, right now there's people that you're going to see out there that they're going to know you and you don't know them.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, Emily. They're gonna act like they know you. So if they see weakness, even here in the video, how you think they'll treat you? Huh?
How they will treat me.
If somebody doesn't care about you, they just watch you fuck off and they don't say anything. That's the giveaway. Because it is much easier. You want to know that people care about you, you want to know that society cares about you, they hold you accountable and they teach you how to think. Not what to think and just ignore the fact that you're fucking making bad decisions over and over again. And then trying to tell you, oh, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Right. You want to know?
That video goes for Marsu.
Watch you fuck off and they don't say anything.
If I see a brother or a sister fucking up, making bad decisions over and over, I show tough love. I can't sit here and, act like everything is all lovey-dovey. Like, nah. I gotta literally tell people, off. Let me play this video.
It doesn't take you a long time to go build a successful business. It takes you a long time to become the person who's willing to do it. It doesn't take you a long time to go build a successful business. It takes you a long time to become the person who's willing to do it.
It takes you a long time to become the person who's willing to do it. It doesn't take long to build a successful business. That's why I could lose everything right now. As long as I have my health, my life, God, my wisdom, knowledge, experience, I'll get it right back. Remember, I know something that most people don't know. You will never be free unless you become a business owner. See, I knew that at a very young age. Because low-key, I don't like being told what to do. Before people tell me what to do, I tell them what to do. And you want to hear another thing? I don't like telling people what to do either. I like leading by example. The minute I lead by example, I make sure I uplift somebody to also do the same. Lead by example. Let your actions speak for you. Because I can't hear a word you say to me, brother or sister. I can only see what you do. What you do in silence is going to show in public. Work hard in silence and let success make the noise.
Yeah.
Make sense or no?
Yeah.
Next to doing the right thing, tell the world, tell people you're doing the right thing. Because that's character. Because reputation is what you say and the world about me. Make sense or doesn't make sense?
It makes sense.
Huh?
It makes sense.
What else? Wrap this up.
Distraction. People need to starve the distraction.
People need to what?
Starve their distraction.
People need to starve the distraction. To wrap this up, I want you guys to pay attention to this video.
Okay.
And this is the number one thing distracting people.
Okay.
Is people. Starting with themselves, but then also the external energy. Listen.
Look around you at the people you admire. They have certain qualities. Generally, they have an upbeat attitude on life. Generally, they're generous people. They're humorous people. They're people that do more than their share. They're people that are thinking about something nice they can do for you. And then there's other people that turn you off. They take credit for things they didn't do. They don't show up on time. They're a little dishonest about things. And if you're looking at your life and you can choose what kind of a person you can be, why not be the person you admire rather than the person you can't stand? It's so simple. So just write down, take your 5 best friends. Why do you like them? And just write down those qualities. And you will find there's no quality there that you can't have yourself. And similarly with the 5 people you can't stand to be around, put those things down that turn you off about those people. And if they turn you off about them, why should you possess them? It's so simple. It's not like something complicated that you think you should be learning with an advanced degree in school.
It's not as complicated as investing in the stock market.
No, No, I will guarantee you, if you actually just write down those qualities and think about it, you will find you can have every one of the attractive qualities, get rid of the ones that are negative, and your life will be different.
What did you understand from that?
I've all kind of people, and the people you have around you can distract you.
Everything, elevation requires separation, Emily.
Yeah.
You're distracted because you're around the wrong people. You can't fly and be an eagle or think you're an eagle or want to be an eagle when you're here chilling with chickens. You're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
You surround yourself around idiots. Idiots are distracted. You be number 6. You surround yourself with people, on their purpose, on their mission. That's why when I see a person or human, automatically I know where they're headed.
Okay.
Because you could tell it's that energy. If you guys watch the video of Patrick Bet-David and Kobe Bryant, Patrick Bet-David asked Kobe something about Shaq, and he called out Shaq right on the interview. Because Patrick Bet-David, he has no filter too. And he said Shaq, because he asked Kobe a question like, because Shaq could have become a better version of himself.
Okay.
But Kobe used to get into his thing because they were teammates, right? And making a long story short, pretty much Kobe said, or Patrick Bet-David said that, probably Shaq was distracted, if it makes sense. So his distraction didn't help him become the best version he could become. Kobe was laser focused. When Kobe got that first check of first $100-something million, he was in the gym. He didn't give a fuck about the money. When Shaq got the money, he went to Walmart. He spent like $70,000-something buying TVs. He bought his mom cars. Do the research. That's why Shaq is not giving shit to his kids. Like Shaq restructured his whole life. He incorporated his name, Shaq. Like, look into Shaq's story, and it's good. Like, this is the Holy Spirit. That's why you become what you consume. Notice how I've been able to consume so many positive content that I'm able to now bring it to the world in my own podcast. And I'm also able to help people like you and everybody else in the team have your own podcast. Because the minute you're growing, you're consuming. But from people that are empowered. Because I give you guys also sources.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not here hiding anything.
No.
Right?
No.
And that's the point. So you could bring it to the world.
Okay.
So you could learn from the people I've learned. Or from their stories. And you could bring their stories to your audience. Right?
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. Like.
Dislike.
Or dislike. Options.
Yeah.
Right? What else? Comments. What else? Share. Guys, we're not doing this for the view. Or for the likes, for the subscriber. We're not getting paid for this.
Yeah.
But we chasing the vision. Oh, Carlos, you say chase a vision, the money's going to follow. Guys, what's not recorded is not remembered. But also, if you have something good to say, record it. Right?
Yeah.
So now other people could see it, hear it.
And
you don't know what life you're going to be able to impact.
Yeah, they can relate to it.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm a vision-driven leader. I recommend you guys these books, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Jordan Belfort, The Way of the Wolf, and Deep Work, Carl Newton, if I'm not mistaken. And How to Think Like a Roman Emperor, and always be a vision-driven leader. God bless everyone. Love you guys. Wish you guys the best. Every day we're going to bring a new episode. The next episode is going to be why you got to surround yourself around winners. Extremely important. Why you got to surround yourself around winners. Because yesterday's episode, if you guys didn't watch it, watch it. Right? Why the circle matters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Thank you guys. God bless.